Teach me about fucking style.
One, two, three, fuck it.
Hoy! Meron akong kwento! Ang kwento ko ngayon ay pronouns. Alam niyo ba ang pronouns? Hindi. Ito. Why do we need to learn pronouns? Pronouns are words that are used to take a place of nouns in sentence. They usually refer back to a noun and they must have a point of view. We use pronouns to make sentence clearer, less awkward, and smoother. Clearer?
Less awkward, smoother.
Gusto ko yan!
Soldier boy, tell. Familiar ba kayo sa personal pronoun?
Hindi.
A personal pronoun is a word.
Hindi mo alam, basahin mo.
A personal pronoun is a word we use as a simple substitute for a proper name of a person.
Oh.
Personal pronouns are I, you, he, she, her, him, it, me. Personal pronoun can be one of these three persons.
Three person?
Three persons. First person refers to the speaker.
Speaker?
Yeah.
So parang ikaw, no, pre?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I.
First person.
I speak. I speak.
I.
Yung second person naman refers to the person being spoken to.
Parang kami yun, no? Parang,
We only use, for the singular and plural, we only use a you.
You.
You. Yeah.
Always you.
Yeah, always you. Then, the third person refers to the person being spoken of. So, parang yeah,
pag may pinag-uusapan tayo,
parang
ganun.
them like that.
Okay.
That is the personal pronoun.
Yun.
Ako naman.
Okay.
Alam niyo ba yung reciprocal
Yes.
pronouns?
Reciprocal
Hindi.
pronouns?
Ano?
Reciprocal pronouns, they have a two reciprocal pronouns. Each other and one another.
Each other? One another? Gusto ko yan!
For example, Jake and Mian give each other the gold ring on their wedding day. I am sure they love each other.
Yun.
An example of one another. One another is used when there are more two person or object.
Para mag-asawa, ano pare?
Yes. For example,
Jake
the
and
student. For example, they. Okay. For example, the student congratulate one another after their exam. Should they always help one another?
So guys, may natutunan ba kayo doon about sa pronouns?
Personal pronouns.
Reciprocal pronouns.
Yo!
Hi everyone, my name is John Dexter Garcia. Ang topic for today is nouns. What is nouns? Nouns is a word used to identify any of class of people, places, or things that function as the sum of specific object or set of objects, such of living creatures, places, action, qualities, states of existence or ideas. We need to know that nouns are important because they refer to places, objects, and people that more sophisticated abstract concept. Alam niyo bang meron akong isang trivia na i-share sa inyo tungkol ito sa fun facts about nouns. Nouns often need a word called article or determiner, like the or that.
These words usually do not go with other kinds of words like verbs and adverbs. Magbibigay ako sa inyo ng example. People do not also describe nouns.
Hi everyone, my name is Bernadette Garcia. My topic is a common noun. A common noun is the generic name for a person, place, or things in a class or group. Unlike proper nouns, a common noun is not capitalized unless it either begins a sentence or appears in a title. All nouns can be classified as either common or proper. All nouns name something, but proper nouns name the specifically.
The word singular when used grammar means nothing or pertaining to a member of the category of number found in many languages. That indicates, as we know, a singular noun refers to one person, place, things, and singular nouns always use a singular verb such as is, was, and walks. A singular noun is a noun such as stand still or vicinity that does not have plural form and always has a determiner such as a or the in front of there are 5 possible affixes a singular noun can take. Likewise, a plural noun can be made singular by changing the noun class prefix into the corresponding singular noun class prefix in its noun class.
Hi everyone, my topic is about collective nouns. Collective nouns are words for single things that are made up of more than one person, animal, places, thing, or idea. Nouns are words naming people. It refers to a group behaving singularity. It functions grammatically as a single entity since the group members are acting or behaving in unison. For example, our class took a field trip to the Intramuros Museum. In this sentence, the collective noun here is the word class. Why? Because a class is a group of individuals which are the students. So that's why the word class is a collective noun. Other examples of a collective noun are family, team, audience, staff, and other specific words that used to describe a particular group of subjects.
Uncountable noun is a noun that usually cannot be expressed in plural form and sometimes concept that we cannot divide into separate elements. We cannot count them. There are some examples of uncountable: hair, electric, sound, and sun, and etc. We all know the uncountable nouns cannot be counted because nouns are always singular. Instead of plural, we don't ever use or s with them since there aren't number to count.
Hi guys, my name is Kerdy Maspak from BSIS-1A and I want to explain about compound words. Compound noun. A compound noun is a noun that is made up of 2 words that, if separated, could stand on their own. When 2 distinct words are combined to form a noun, they take on a new meaning that may or may not be related to either of the original words. For example, ice cream is a compound noun. Both words, ice is a frozen water, and cream is a dairy product made from skimming fat from the top of milk, have their own distinct definitions, but when combined, they turn into a delicious and frozen treat. As a result, compound nouns are an essential part of the English language. It's also important to note that compound words are not specific to nouns. And there are also compound verbs like as for and kickstart, as well as compound adjectives like good-looking and old-fashioned. There are even compound adverbs like therefore and very well. Example of compound nouns are like washing machine, boyfriend, dining table, public speaking, greenhouse, bus stop, full moon, and etc. And that's all my explanation about compound nouns.
Hello guys, my name is Kevin B. Taniedo. I'm 19 years old. I present to you my idea about concrete noun. What is a concrete noun? Concrete noun, a noun that can be identified through one of the five senses. What is the five senses? This is taste, touch, hearing, smell. Cons- Consider the example below. Would please answer the poem. In the sentence above, the noun phone is the concrete noun. You can touch it, see it, hear it, or maybe even smell it or taste. Thank you.
Hello po, ang napili ko po ngayon ay ang abstract noun. Ano muna po ang meaning ng abstract noun? Yung something that you cannot perceive with your five senses. Meaning intangible po sila. Ano nga ba ang five senses? Yung sense of sight, sense of smell, sense of taste, sense of hearing, and sense of touch. So, yung mga, for example, yung love, fear, freedom, angry, ganun po. Hindi sila mararamdaman sa mga five senses. Beyond na po sila doon. For example, sentence naman po, when you give thoughts or share thoughts with your friends and ideas, yung thoughts doon, abstract noun po siya na hindi mo po siya mararamdaman sa mga five senses. Beyond na po siya sa mga five senses. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike Lawrence Santos and this is my partner, Jonathan Buwan.
I'm Mark Ryan and Bobatko.
My name is Eduard Lenza Lila. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Yes, I am Angelo Carlo Carrion.
And I will introduce to you the modern English alphabet. The modern English alphabet is a Latin alphabet consisting of 26 letters, each having an upper hand lowercase form. It originated around the 7th century from Latin script.
Since then, letters have been added or removed to give the current modern English alphabet of 26 letters with no diacritics, digraph, nor special characters. The word alphabet is a compound of first two letters of the Greek alphabet, alpha and beta.
The exact shape of printed letters varies depending on the typeface and font and the standard printed form.
May differ significantly from the shape of handwritten letters, which was varies between individuals, and cursive especially.
Verb. Many of us are familiar with adverb. It's being taught to us since our elementary days.
Good day, classmate. Good day, class. Today, I will discuss to you the adverb of time. But before first, did you know what is adverb of time? No, di ba? Today, I will discuss to you the adverb of time. What is adverb of time? Adverb of time tell us when an action happened. They are adverbs that answer the question when. Here are some example common adverb of time. Today, now, yesterday, tomorrow, later, last week, tonight, last year, soon, and earlier. Now, let's use them in a sentence. We will go home now. When I will go home, the adverb of time is now. Miss Ramos will give a test today. When Miss Ramos give a test, today, the adverb of time. My brother gave me this bag last year. When did my brother give me this bag? The adverb of time is last year. Again, adverbs of time tell us when an action happened. They are adverbs that answer the question when. The next presenter is Ed Clarence Jose.
Thank you, Howie Pascual. I will discuss the adverb of degree. Adverb of degree definition and examples. An adverb of degree modifies a sentence to tell us the intensity of something. They're normally placed before the adjective, adverb, or verb that they modify, but there are some exceptions. Adverb of degree allow you to be very specific when writing, no matter what the purpose. In the following example, the adverbs of degree have been initialized for ease of identification. Adverbs of degree. Examples of adverbs of degree. Adverb of degree modifying an example. Extremely. Adjective. Example. It was extremely hot last summer. Just. The modifying of just is verb. Example. I just finished my homework.
This common adverb of manner. are almost always placed directly after the verb, where badly, hard, fast. In this example, he swam well despite being tired. Well is the adverb of manner here. The rain fell hard during the storm. Hard is the adverb of manner here.
An adverb of the manager describes how do you act an action. They are usually placed either after the main verb or after the object. Some writers put an adverb of matter at the beginning of the sentence to catch our attention and make us curious.
Hi, my name is Noho Banisip, and today I will discuss the adverbs of place. What is adverbs of place? Adverbs of place tell us more about where the verb took place, while some of these words can function as prepositions. They are considered adverbs when they modify verbs. Also, prepositions are followed by objects, while adverbs of place are not. Common adverbs of place include the above: everywhere, back, below, anywhere, and etc. And now, I will give you a trivia about adverbs of place. Did you know that many writers confuse them with prepositions which describe the location of nouns? Yes, they confuse. And that's all for the adverbs of place. I hope you learn about from these adverbs of place.
A conjunctive adverb, adverbial conjunction or subordinating adverb is an adverb that connects two clauses by converting the clause it introduces into a verbal modifier of the verb in the main clause. Conjunctive adverbs are words like however, moreover, therefore, and furthermore. They provide important transition between ideas and are commonly used to help create a nice flowing work. It becomes especially important in academic writing because you will be creating more complex sentences as your ideas become more complex.
Commenting adverbs are placed before the main verbs unless the verbs to be in use, in which case placement can be either before or after of the verb. Comment add information about the speaker opinion of events. They do not usually give information about how something happened. Comment example are luckily, clearly, apparently, and etc. Trivia. Always remember that not all comment adverbs that ends in ly are adverbs of comment.
Adverb of frequency let us know how often something occurs. Popular adverbs in this category include again, always, every, hour, day, week, year.
Adverb of affirmation. This adverb shows that the speaker is absolutely sure something will go the way they say it will. Of negation. Adverb of negation of completely opposite from affirmation. They show that the speaker doesn't believe there is any chance thing will go the way they say.
Yo, what's up my bro? Magandang umaga sa'yo. Alam mo ba, may trivia ako about sa thesaurus. Hello din guys. I have a trivia to all of you. Did you know a thesaurus is a book or catalog words and their synonyms and antonyms? Also, it is a like dictionary except that it groups with words with constellations of meaning.
Pero pare, good thing yan pare. Pero alam mo ba yung indefinite pronouns? It's so cool pare kasi, you know, when you're referring to something that you're not sure or you're unsure, you can say, halimbawa, you're in a party like, di ba pare? Like, everybody is enjoying. Tapos, halimbawa, kapag di mo kilala yung ano pare, kapag di mo kilala yung tao, pwede mo sabihin, sino yun? Or sa English, who is that? Or, is that something? Is that somebody that I know? Diba pare? Like, so cool, diba pare?
Hi everyone, my topic is possessive pronouns. Pronouns that shows who, what, own something. Example, this car is mine. That house is ours. The cat is yours. This bag is his. This Barbie doll is hers. This fish is so small for its aquarium. The cow is theirs. So in that sample sentences, the word mine, our, your, his, her, its, and their are the possessive pronouns.
Hello guys, I have a trivia to all of you. Did you know that numerical pronouns are used to take a noun in a sentence and represent a number or order of nouns? There are two types of numerical numbers. The ordinal numbers is 1, 2, and 3. And the ordinal numbers is first, second, and third.
Reflexive pronoun. Reflecting to a subject. Unreflexive pronouns will end in self or selves. Reflexive pronouns used to indicate that the whole subject of a sentence receive action of a verb. This type of pronouns, that is, how it is used regularly in everyday speech and writing, how and when to use them correctly. Just remember, you often use reflexive pronouns when the object and subject of a verb are the same.
Relative pronouns. Relative pronouns who, which, that. Pronoun who. Usage. Used for people to replace subject pronouns like she, he, they. Example, it was my husband who broke the car door. Pronoun which. Usage. Used for object and animals. Example, the robot which were waiting outside were ready for shipment. Pronoun that. Usage refers to people, things, qualities, and ideas. Example, Daria wants to compose a song that will reflect her love for grammar.
So, hello guys, it's me Ali, or you can call me Alicia. Baliktad. It's me Alicia, but you can call me Ali. So today, I will tell you guys what I have learned in English Zero subject. So, samahan nyo ako na alamin kung ano talaga natutunan ko. So, see you guys later. Guys, I'm back. Sorry, medyo masama yung pakiramdam ko. Pero sige, let's start. Unang-una sa lahat, ang natutunan ko sa subject nito sa English Zero is how to communicate. How to write an essay, how to read a book, or how can I write the right term of the word or a sentence that I'm going to use, especially when writing an essay. Kasi kailangan natin yun, di ba? Kailangan natin yun sa, lalo na first year college pa lang tayo, ano pa, meron pa tayong 2, 3, 4, di ba? So, kailangan natin to. Kasi, nung una, sa totoo lang, hindi siya sa akin ganun kahalaga yung English. Actually, noon pa. Kasi, para sa akin nun, ang English, hindi naman siya, kasi Pinoy tayo, di ba? Andito tayo sa Pilipinas. Ganun yung pananaw ko. Sorry. Ganun yung mindset ko. Andito tayo sa Pilipinas. Hindi natin kailangan yan. Ganyan. Pero mali pala ako. This subject has been an eye-opener. You know, a major eye-opener para sa reality na hindi porket Pinoy ka, hindi ka dapat matuto mag-English. So, yun. Natuto ako na mag-construct ng tamang words na gagamitin ko para sa essay na gagawin ko sa ibang subjects. Tapos, natuto din ako makipag-communicate kasi meron akong friends na nasa ibang bansa. So, medyo barok-barok ako mag-English. Hanggang ngayon naman, kumbaga, still learning pa rin naman. Tapos yun, sa mga teachers naman na naging teacher ko, sobrang cool. Ang cool naman nila, sobrang lalo na si Ma'am Maika. Si Ma'am Pamphilo, grabe. Kasama ako sa top. Naluloko ako dun sa mga edit niya. Pero ang bangis, sobra. Tapos kay Ma'am Graho, wala din ako masabi kasi sobrang magaling naman sila. Natuturo naman nila na maayos lahat. Pero nakakakaba kahit na minsan alam mo, nakakakaba na pag natawag ka na dun sa spin, yung name mo lumabas na, nakakatakot din na sa totoo lang kasi nakakatakot talaga magkamali. Kasi baka pagtawanan ka din. So far, goods naman. So, today, I will tell you din na kung ano yung pinaka-highlight na natutunan ko sa subject na to since nagkaroon kami ng project last time at yun nga, ito yung demonstrative pronouns. What is demonstrative pronouns? A demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun used to point to specific people or things. For example, imagine there was a chair. This is a chair. Right next to me, I was sitting here. When talking about the chair near you, you would say, this is a chair. Diba? Ganun siya. Pag nasa tabi mo lang, tuturo mo, this is a chair. Pero halimbawa, nasa malayo, Lalayo ko yung chair. You will say, that is chair. O, diba? Ganun para maging teacher, no? So, demonstrative pronouns can be used to refer either people, animals, or objects. For example, from people, this is my partner. Sa object naman, this is our remote.
A dictionary is a reference book or an online resource that lists words in alphabetical order, with entries about what the words mean and how to pronounce them. The entry about a word's meaning is called a definition. A good definition tells you 5 things: the word being defined, the part of speech, the syllables, the pronunciation, and what the words mean.
Fun facts about dictionary. 1. It takes a lot of work to add a new word to a dictionary. 2. Sample sentences from dictionaries can make interesting short stories. Vowels. The vowels have 5 letters: A, E, I, O, and U, while it has 21 letters in consonant. Fun facts about vowels. 1. Most languages have at least 3 vowels. 2. English has more vowels than there are letters from them.
Glossary. A glossary is like a dictionary, but it only has some words relating to a specific topic. It will tell you the meaning of words that are specific to a specific situation. You can usually find a glossary on the back of a book.
So my topic for today is active and passive voice and verbs. So what is active and passive voice? Active voice is when the subject performs the action, while the passive voice, it is when the subject receives the actions. So in active sentences are about what people thinks to do, while the passive sentences are about what happened to the doer of action. So last is the verb. Verb is that shows an action, occurrence, state of being. Every sentence requires a verb. The basic form of a verb is known as its infinitive. Verb have important forms are called participles. What is participles? Participles are forms that use to create several verb tenses.
Hi guys, my topic is about sentence. Sentence is a set of words that is complete in itself, typically containing a subject and predicate, conveying a statement, question, exclamation, or command, and consisting of a main clause and sometimes one or more subordinate clause. It is a grammatically complete idea that as a noun or pronoun component called the subject and a verb part called the predicate. For example, Alice is walking. In this sentence, Alice is the subject, which is what we call a noun, and walking is a predicate or the verb in the sentence. So in this example, it shows that a sentence is a set of words which express a complete thought that has a subject and a predicate.
Good day everyone, I'm Nicole. And what is numbers? A numbers is a mathematical object that you can count, measure, and label. Numbers, we use this in our everyday life, and I will give some example. 1. You can measure a land. And number 2, you can count a pupils or children around you.
Numbers. An arithmetical value expressed by a word, symbol, or figure representing a particular quantity, and used in counting and making calculation, and for showing order in a series or for identification.
What is verb? A verb is a word that expressing an action, an occurrence, or state of being, and it's usually one of the main parts of a sentence. Example of verbs: run, talk, walk. I washed the dishes yesterday. The verb in the sentence is wash.
What are verbs? Verbs are action words in a sentence that describe what the subject is doing. Along with nouns, verbs are the main part of a sentence or phrase, telling a story about what is taking place. In fact, without a verb, full thoughts can be properly conveyed, and even the simplest sentences such as Maria sings Havon. Actually, a verb can be a sentence by itself with the subject, in most cases you implied, such as sing and drive. When learning the rules of grammar, school children are often taught that verbs are doing words, meaning they signify the parts of the sentence which explains the action taking place. For example, he ran away, she eats chocolate cake on Sundays, the horses gallop across the fields. Ran, eats, and gallops are the action parts of those sentences. Thus, they are verbs. However, it can be confusing because not all verbs are easily identifiable as an action. I know your name, Jack thought about it, we considered several applications. These are the non-action verbs, those that describe a state of being, emotion, progression, sense or opinion. Other non-action verbs include love, agree, feel, and have.